Kia guys, Neralite here and welcome to Black Desert Online, the NA Alpha. It is finally out, it is finally here. If you don't know what Black Desert Online is, you better come out of that cave and come join the party. It is looking amazing. Now I've been playing a little bit of the Korean client and absolutely love it. This is a phenomenal game. I think I'm completely and utterly addicted to the character creator, but that's another story. The NA Alpha is here. There's a lot of changes I wanted to get in and just highlight a few of the early changes that I've noted so far in the game. And the first thing that you will note coming into it is that we only have a couple of servers. Currently low, as it is pretty early in the morning or late at night. I'm not entirely sure what NA time scale is at the moment, but anyway, first thing that you'll notice coming into the character creator is that we actually have a limited selection of characters now. On the Korean client, you've got a whole raft of characters which are currently missing on this, so this is the alpha, only if you're available. I don't know if they intend to bring those in later on in the alpha, or whether they're waiting till the beta before they kick that sort of stuff in here. I am definitely looking forward to it because I played a Plum, which is the female version of a Blader on the Korean servers. Absolutely love it. It's such a gorgeous character, and unfortunately can't play it on here, so we'll have to pick something else. So we've got Warrior, Ranger, Sorceress, Berserker, and Wizard. We are missing, of course, the Valkyrie, Blader, Plum, Witch, Kunoichi, and Ninja. I think that's all of them. I think that's all that we're missing. Fingers crossed that they do come out later on though, during the alpha, or at least in the beta, because I can imagine once we go into beta they'll probably keep characters for launch. The alpha, they're not going to keep characters, doesn't look like, and I'll go into that shortly as to why and what's going on there. But I digress. Going on, we've got some poor translations kind of to begin with, which I'm a little upset about. I mean, this thing's been in the works for a really long time. They made the announcement years ago about coming to an English client and having full translations and everything done. It is still early, this is alpha, I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, but in the class descriptions down below, the translations definitely aren't the greatest. However, I have noticed that some of their translations, they haven't exactly translated. They've changed a number of names for things as well in game, and we'll have a look at that a little bit later on. But if we jump in here, we can actually see a few of the early name changes, nothing major. The owl is now the Int Owl, Charioteer, and the Korean English translation patch, unofficial, listed as Wagon. And also one of the main things I noticed was that this is actually called the Sealing Stone. So you have items which are called black stones. In Black Desert Online you use those for crafting and things like that. And it looks like it may or may not have been changed to Sealing Stone, so we'll see a little bit later on. Some of the other changes that I've seen is that we do actually have, when you go into customization at the moment as part of the alpha, we've got access to all the hairstyles and features of character creation that were reserved for paid shop items in the Korean client. A few of these icons have changed slightly. I'm not entirely sure why, like some of the hairstyles and things. This hairstyle in particular, this was one of my favorites on my Valkyrie, and stop looking at us. It wasn't braided like this before. It was just short, and then you had the longer side. So they've made a few subtle changes to some of the hairstyles, some of the features and things. Nothing major, nothing all too strenuous. But I have noticed as well, if we go into clothes, they still show the paid icon for a number of the clothes, and if we actually go across, there's a couple of new outfits that I haven't actually seen in the Korean client. I don't know if they're currently available or not. I haven't played, you know, the Korean client for about a week, so these may be new releases and they decided to bring them over. But as far as I'm concerned, these are new, and my God, does that look awesome! It just looks amazing. This is very Dragon Age to me, like really Dragon Age 2 Mage Hawk sort of style, and a little bit sort of reminiscent of Terra as well, Terra Online. Very awesome. Love the costumes in this. They are amazing. So that brings us on to, because they do have these listed as paid items, the paid shop, or the microtransaction shop, is currently not actually in the alpha client. And what I said earlier about characters being deleted at the end of the alpha, this is why I think this is going to be happening, is because you can't currently put any money into the alpha. There is no way to currently purchase vanity items or anything in-game or spend money, which tells me that they're going to wipe characters at the end of the alpha and start again with the beta. So we'll be jumping in to have a look at a few of the other changes. I know there have been several changes to the way that the game plays, and I'm interested to see exactly what has happened and see how well the translations hold up as well. I'm really looking forward to it. If you want to catch that, check over to one of my other videos on gameplay. But other than that, thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you again soon. Kakite.